Hi, everybody, and welcome into a special edition of YouTube and Facebook, special edition of Gem Insider here at Evine. I'm Skip, your host. I've got a few items, and today we're going to be talking about the Gem Insider, which is all beautiful jewelry. Some will be in a vermeil, some will be in 14-karat gold, but today's subject is amethyst. Amethyst is a very beautiful, affordable stone. It is a purple stone generally. However, in this case, this is called Zambian Amethyst, and let me explain why. In the world of commercial amethyst, the amethyst that you see in the department stores, in your jewelry stores, you're going to see two, usually provenance, meaning countries of origin. One is Brazil, and one is Africa. The Brazilian amethyst, which you will find much of, there's a lot of Brazilian amethyst out there. It is going to be a very beautiful purple color, but if you want that dark, rich, saturated purple with flashes of pink and red, then you will gravitate towards what is called African amethyst. This is from a country called Zambia, which is just west of Tanzania. It's a few countries north of South Africa, right in the center of the bottom part of Africa. And in that, there are several mines that produce this beautiful purple quartz. I'm going to set this on. I'm going to put this on this other holder so I can move it around. I want you to see the flashes in this amethyst. Now, we do have several sizes in this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And so when you see this, I'm going to move it around a little bit. Your price, by the way, is only $82.99. Because this is a vermeil, which is gold over sterling silver, be careful that you might want to get the closest thing to your size as possible. But this is 9.3 carats now. In the center is a 9.7 millimeter. So get a ruler out if you have a standard ruler, or if you have a metric ruler. Measure off 9 by 7 millimeter, and that's the center stone. Then there are 24 more stones, but those are 6 by 4s. Total equaling 9.32. Now, generally, you might be able to find some amethysts out there as a deep, rich purple, which has been treated. And basically what that is, they will take a Brazilian citrine, which is yellow quartz, and they will heat treat it to create this beautiful color. The Zambian quartz or amethyst that you see in this particular ring is untreated. This is Mother Nature's natural color of this quartz. Quartz is a hard stone too. It's about 7 out of 10 on what is called Mohs hardness scale, and that means you've got a very hard, durable stone that you can wear all the time. The refraction on this is pretty high. It's about 1.5. It's called a refractive index. It means what happens to the light once it goes in the stone, how much it's refracted. And then the ring itself is made of a yellow gold vermeil. They place layers of yellow gold over sterling silver. So you have to determine if this is a metal type that you can wear. But most of our viewers do. This is 60% off, $82.99. We do have 6 monthly payments, which are also on our website. So if you want to check out this ring on the website, it's 181458. But if you love the February stone of the month, that would be amethyst. Amethyst belongs to the entire month of February as far as gemstones go, and it's the traditional one. Again, amethyst is found all over the world. There's even some amethyst that you can find in the country of Morocco, which is very beautiful. But this commercially, again, there are two kinds. One is South American and one is African. African will have a tendency of being deeper, richer, more saturated. And again, this is what you want to look for when you want good quality amethyst. You don't want them opaque. You love that purple color, but you want to be able to see through the entire stone, have it completely transparent. When you see these flashes of pink and red in an amethyst, that means you're getting a very good quality stone. And Earl Van Seenis, who is our special guest here on the Gem Insider, brings us some of the finest gemstones from all around the world. Take advantage of this. You have a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. So you put this on your finger, show your family, enjoy. If you're not completely satisfied, have it back within the building here within 30 days for a full refund. Measurements on this, just by the way, are 3/4 of an inch by about an inch, and that inch is from knuckle to knuckle. $82.99. Another Zambian amethyst that we have is going to be featured in this beautiful bracelet. Now, here's the good news. This is available in 3 different lengths. And because this is what is called an infinity bracelet, meaning the gemstones go all the way around, front, side, and back, you're going to get more gemstone weight on the larger one, but the price is the same, doesn't matter. So here are your three sizes. The first one is 7 3/8. In this, there are 8 large amethysts, and those are 9 by 7s. Then you have also smaller 3 mm amethysts in between. There's where you get the 33. And then around each one of the large 9 by 7s is a halo of clear zircon. Zircon is a genuine gemstone. Very high refractive index on zircons. That way you can get very affordable white clear stones that simulate diamonds. That's the smaller one. The next one is 7 3/4, and on this you're going to get a total of 36 amethysts. Some of those are 9 by 7, some of those are going to be the 3 mm. And then the final one we have is 8 1/4. That's the largest one, and that will have the highest carat weight. It's going to be approximately 17 carats on the large one. This is all done in sterling silver, okay? Platinum and rhodium over the silver. So you're getting a very good price because it's not pure platinum, it's not pure gold, but that goes over the sterling silver, which means it is a polished rhodium plating on top of that sterling silver, which is going to give you that platinum look. This is 181463. It's only $165.99. And again, you do have value pay on evine.com if you want to go and place your order on this too. Let me pick this up. Again, this is not going to look pretty on my hands, but it'll give you an idea of how this flows. There's a double safety catch on this too on the back, which I'll show you right here. So you have a double locking clasp, which is very nice, and that is for the security. But look at how, again, at those beautiful stones. African amethyst, or Zambian amethyst in this case, are going to have those flashes, and that's what you want to see, of pink, red, light lilac colors, and those are even going through the smaller stones. That's the test of a good amethyst. If you can see flashes in a small cut stone, that means it's a good quality stone. Total weight on this, again, you're either going to get about 17, 18, or a full 19 carats, depending on the size that you are getting. Either the 7 3/8, 7 3/4 would be your medium, and then 8 1/4 is your large. The width on these, I'm just going to tell you what it is. It's approximately the width about, it's not quite half, about 3/8 of an inch wide. And then those different lengths, you're definitely going to be able to wear these. Now, amethyst is an interesting background. It's a Greek word that means not to be drunk. It's basically what the amethyst means. It's the word amethystos, which is a Greek word. And the reason it got its stone, it was believed, and it's a myth because, believe me, I've tried it, and so has Todd, our director. If you put amethyst in your beer or your wine, it allows you to drink that much alcoholic beverage without getting drunk. That was the belief. Again, Todd and I tried this in Ireland. We were sitting at a pub, and we had some amethyst in our hand, and we threw it in our Guinness, and it didn't work. We got tipsy. So we have proven that that does not work. But that's the background, and that's how it works. But these are beautiful stones, gorgeous, gorgeous amethyst. Amethyst is basically a quartz stone. Quartz is also citrine. Citrine and amethyst are the exact same stone. However, one is purple, one is yellow. That's the difference. So you have a little bit of a different chemical that is infused in your amethyst that creates the purple, a little bit more of another that is infused that grows into the citrine, which creates the golden yellow color. But if you love purple, or if you are born in the month of February, this is your gemstone. And I always recommend, if you can afford the African amethyst, because generally, not all the time, but generally African amethyst will cost a little bit more than South American amethyst, simply because of the abundance of amethyst that comes out of Brazil. Not as much necessarily will come out of this particular country in Africa. Three different sizes again: 7 3/8, 7 3/4, 8 1/4 for the longest one. And let's say in the 8 1/4 there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the large 9x7s. Do you hear the music? It's nice. I like it. We've got another piece that is vermeil. Now we're going to cut the price on this one today for the very first time. We presented this on May the 20th of this year when Earl was here, and the price was $159.99. Now, as far as I know, it's on our, yes, it is on our website too at this new low price too. So you can go to evine.com if you want to listen to Earl talk about it, and he'll tell you a lot more than I can tell you because he is the gem expert. But this, you're looking at a beautiful oval cut Zambian amethyst that is surrounded by more, and I'm going to try to turn it so you can see, those are all marquee cut. Marquee cut is a football shape. So can you see that one at the top left? I'm hitting that light so you can see that shape. There it is. There are 8 of those marquee cut Zambian amethyst all the way around the 14 by 10 millimeter large oval in the center. Then you've got some little diamond-like gems there too. Those are actually white zircon. Each one of those is a little bit over a millimeter, and they have been bezel set all the way around this pendant. Now this is also vermeil, which means you're getting 14 karat gold over sterling silver, and this does include an 18-inch chain. Now they call it a beaded chain, but it's not a beaded chain. Yeah, it is a beaded chain, sorry. This is a beaded chain with, sorry, Todd, with this. There's a 2-inch extender. You see that? So you're going to be able to go anywhere from 18 to 3-inch extender, sorry, to 21 inches on this, depending on what you're wearing, because if you're wearing a turtleneck, you want to maybe choke it up a little bit more, or if you're wearing an open collar, then you can do that full, and it's not 3 inches. Hold on. It's 2.5 inches, so not quite 3 inches in that extender. All right, so this is 181461. We're taking the price to $93.33. 6 value pay of $15.67. Shipping and handling only $6.99. And this is going to create, again, that beautiful purple amethyst look. This is not traditional amethyst. This is African amethyst, which is going to be a little bit deeper, richer, more saturated in color. A little bit more. Let me get the measurement down there too. While you're there, from the top of the bail to the bottom of the pendant is a little over an inch. And then as we go this way, it's about, not quite 3/4, 5/8 of an inch in the width. And I get that glare out of there so you can see that color. Now I'm going to move this around a little bit more. So, and I hope you can see this as well as we can here in the studio on this monitor, because it's a really good shot and you're seeing all those flashes. Earl will tell you, I don't care who's talking about amethyst. It could be Michael Valatutti, it can be Chuck Clemency, it can be Dallas Prince. It doesn't matter. Earl, Jake from Gemporia, they're all going to tell you the sign of a good amethyst, especially when you're looking at one a little bit more darker in its nature, are going to be those flashes. And you hear Michael Valatutti talk about flashes in amethyst quite a bit. But that's what you want to see. You can see that purple there on the bottom left. You can see a little bit of a light lavender flash on the top. When you can see pink and red, that's the way to go. There are 9 total amethysts. 8 of those are marquee shaped all the way around. The large one in the center one is a 14 by 10. And that is, a 14 by 10 basically is going to be about a little less than, about 3/4 of an inch. So that'll give you an idea. Well, as a matter of fact, let me just measure the stone. The stone, I'm going to the bottom of that stone to the top. It's about, there we go, almost, not quite 3/4, 5/8 of an inch in length, okay? Now the chain, again, beaded or called a Johnny chain. It's a ID tag chain, whatever you want to call it. It's the beaded chain, which is all done in vermeil as well. All right, that is 181464. 181464. I do have a piece coming up in a little bit that's going to be in solid gold. This reminds me of the music that the band played on the cruise ship I worked on. Like 10 o'clock till midnight, and everybody go up and ballroom dance. And I would hide because I didn't know how. I have several songs, but I would never, ever sing them on air. No, I would like people to keep watching. All right, more Zambian amethyst. Zambia, by the way, if you look at a map of Africa, you know, you've got the large, wide part of the country at the top, and then there's that smaller section at the bottom. It's right in the center, a little bit to the east. If you know where Tanzania is, just look to the west, and that is where Zambia is. Here's this beautiful Zambian African amethyst again. Here you have three different shapes in a pear cut. The small one, I'll start at the bottom. The large one, 10 by 8. The middle one, 8 by 6. And then the small one at the top, 6 by 4. So these are going to graduate from small to large. And again, in that beautiful, dark, rich amethyst. Amethyst generally, not all the time, listen to the folks that are offering these to you. Amethyst can be treated or untreated. If you're a purist and you only love untreated stones, then you go with garnet, chrome diopside, for example. There are a lot of stones out there, Savarite garnet is another one, that are untreated. This one is untreated. Some of the purple amethyst that you will find, which is a little lighter in shade, can be treated from citrine. They take citrine, and you can do opposite too. Sometimes it'll go from amethyst to citrine. Well, they treat it, and you get a different color. These are all untreated amethyst, and they're deep, rich purple. This earring is again done in vermeil, which is gold over sterling silver. They hang down approximately 1 1/4 inch. I'll put the ruler up here, Todd, and I'll try to hold it as still as my nervous little hand can. 1 1/4 inches from top to bottom. 2 regular posts with butterfly backs on these to hold them in securely. So I want to show you everything here so you can determine if you'd like to purchase these today. And those little indentations are locks too. You can see there, depends on how do I say this, how thick your lobe is. Yeah? Did anybody get upset when I said that? Okay. Didn't insult anybody? All right, so there you have it. These are beautiful and beautifully cut too. We don't talk too much about the cutting because I know nothing about the cutting. I don't know where they're cut. Earl would tell you all of that. All I know is the provenance, what country they are from, and I don't even know which mines. There are several different mines that are in Zambia. But if you want to learn some of these things, go to evine.com, put in 181465, 181465, and you can listen to Earl talk more about these gemstones. And he may answer those questions that I don't have the answer to about where they're cut, how they're cut, which mines they're from. But I do know they're from Zambia, and these are untreated. And it is quartz, and it is a hard stone too. There is something called the Mohs Hardness Scale, M-O-H-S, not M-O-E from the Three Stooges, M-O-H-S, and it determines how hard they are, how scratch resistant, I should say, they are. Mo is more of a scratch resistance. So 10 is diamond, for example, and 9 would be your sapphire. So that means only diamonds would be able to cut sapphires. And then sapphires could cut whatever is an 8 or below, but an 8 can't cut a 9. Does that make sense? These are 7. So they're a little bit above average as far as the scratch resistance of these. They're also hard stones. I mean, amethysts are hard stones because it's quartz, and quartz is by nature pretty hard. 1 1/4 inch over 5.5 carats total weight. Again, they are 10 by 8s, 8 by 6s, and 6 by 4s at the very top. So you got 3 very beautiful graduated sizes in pear cut. Pear cuts, I think, are really romantic. I think they're a great gift that I hope you consider. I've got one piece that I want to show you in 14 karat gold. Now, prior to this, we've been talking about gold vermeil. Which simply means that that's gold over sterling silver. You were wrong. I know nothing about that. My bad. He said to refresh it. And then what do I do, Todd? Oh, there it is. Is that all it took? My bad. Oh, boy. My bad. Okay, one ring that we have in gold, and I want to put it up. First, I'll put it on here, and I'll tilt it up, and then I'll put it on the mandrel so you can see it moving around. This is gorgeous. This is a very large 12 by 10 millimeter. This is where you really see all those flashes that I was talking about. That's an oval 12 by 10. That alone is 3.6 carats. Now, the total carat weight is 4.39, and the rest made up of white sapphire. Not white zircon in this case. White zircon is a very affordable, not very, but it's more affordable than white sapphire. So they put the best of the best in this ring. An African amethyst, white sapphire, 9 out of 10 on the scratch resistance scale, high refractive index in sapphire, and the ring is all set in 14 karat gold. 14 karat means it's 58.5% pure gold. The rest would be silver, copper. But here you have the real thing. $299.99 is your price. Shipping and handling only $9.99. And we have 6 value pay of only $50. Now we are sold out of one size on this particular one. We're sold out of the 10. Usually, not only do the higher sizes go faster, but the reason they sell out faster is we buy fewer of those. It doesn't matter which size you buy, whether there's a little bit less amount of gold or a little bit more amount of gold. Heather, I am busy. Did you want to come in? Isn't that pretty?
Very pretty.
I know. That's gold too. So
Solid gold?
solid gold. Yeah, nice. $299.99. By the way, let me tell you about a show that is coming up while we're here, if you happen to be watching, at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. If you missed this morning's kitchen show, we had an encore presentation of Paula Dean's air fryer, and Heather Hall will be here at 3 p.m. live on Evine, not on YouTube or not on Facebook, but live on the broadcast, and have one more presentation today, and then it's not coming back for several weeks. So this is 181462. It's a gorgeous ring. It really is. This is in 14 karat yellow gold. You're looking at 4.392 carats total weight, but just in the amethyst alone, 3.592. I rounded it up earlier to 3.6. This is called a halo ring. That is a traditional name of an iconic ring where you take small gemstones and you place them completely around, whether it's a round gemstone, marquee, oval especially. That's when you place these little stones around the large stone. That is what is called a halo ring. So if somebody comes up to you and says, that is a beautiful ring, just like Heather just did, you say, oh, you mean my Zambian amethyst and white sapphire halo ring? Or you may not want to say that. You might just want to say, oh, this beautiful ring? 181462 over 4 carats. Now, here's why we do these YouTube specials and our Facebook specials. It kind of entices you to see what we might have on our website. So if you see these on YouTube, if you happen to be searching through YouTube or Facebook, and you happen to see some of these special broadcasts that we do, they're about 20 minutes to a half an hour, then you go to our website, evine.com, and you put in gems, the Gem Insider, and it will take you through all the gemstones that Earl brings into us and offers to us here on Evine, and then hopefully you will find something and make a purchase. Well, it has been my pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you, Hallie, for helping. Thank you, Heather, for stopping by, and thank you for watching here on YouTube and Facebook. It was the Gem Insider, a lot more on evine.com. Thanks for watching.